Wow, so
Hello,
obviously...
Seeker. Yes, I know it's you. I understand Interdimensional Games has created a video game from your trips to this world, even calling it Consortium. Are you familiar with what they call their alternate reality game?
Do you know who I am?
The king says wait, so
Nobody
we
calls
wait.
me that anymore. I am the king now, though I do still prefer Henry. And I have been here, watching, keeping an eye on your progress.
Okay. Oh, right.
The honest answer is that I
Right,
do
so...
not know. I'm to ensure
Yeah.
the man you are inhabiting becomes Bishop 6, and that he be aboard Zenville on December 21st, 2042, today. I've done my part, but the Bishop's ultimate fate is yours to control. You could say it came to me in a dream of sorts.
Okay.
Well, I don't actually dream, per se. But premonitions sometimes do come to me in flashes. I can only surmise these are sent from a future or alternate version of myself. And so far, they've never been wrong.
Okay.
Well, I suppose we shouldn't keep the others waiting too much longer.
Yeah, probably right.
Your IDGI and Canadian government are making the choice to send people through the rift. I'm only allowing you through with the hopes you will do what is right.
Let me return the question and ask. If you feel it is amoral, why are you here?
That's a good point. I'm not from Canada.
So because the connection exists, you may as well try and use it for good? I can appreciate that, sort of. But what about the others in your world who are having fun playing a game? Do you know how many Bishop 6s are being maimed and killed as we speak?
That's a very good point. Yeah, well...
No, that was not an option. He had to be unaware of the process, or it would not work. As long as you keep him safe.
He will be safe.
Okay. I get it. It was time for us.
Okay.
Never.
Now we've really got to get to work. There's much to be done out there, and we're running out of time. I'll see you soon.
Right.
All right, everyone. The king tells me he's ready for us. Zen, display priority consortium signal, authorization code 7383 Alpha.
7383 Alpha accepted. Now connecting Consortium King.
So, yeah.
Happy holidays, everyone.
So let's hear it then. Why us? Stormbird or Tiamat should be given this one. We're in no condition to be handling a mission like this.
Alana, let him talk.
Rook 25, I can only ask that you be patient and trust me. You should also know that I have personally reviewed all of your CMC records, with nothing of note found. And I am told X03 is in effect.
Okay.
Executive Order 3. It is an emergency command only utilized when a knight loses control of his or her personnel and is making an emergency landing because of it. It has never been used in 10 years of Consortium operations.
Okay. That's good to know.
That's probably because no pawn's ever cracked a fruity on us before.
Or been murdered. Or been shot by bullets fired from a pre-war F-35.
Unfortunately, that part of the order will have to wait.
Goody.
So the bishop is in, and the king has never steered us wrong before. Okay, let's hear the plan.
Who said there was a plan?
Good. We don't have any time to waste. Now, before I get into the details of this operation, I've decided to bring in another rook to remotely aid you.
Not only can his political knowledge be helpful, but he also has personal ties with what is occurring in London.
One moment. Some of you already know Rook 3.
James Lensworth! Sorry, Rook 3. What a wonderful surprise! I thought you'd been abducted. I haven't heard a word in months.
Hello, Taryn. Certainly been a while. Things have been pretty crazy up here lately. Disarming Strawman and Global was a real bitch of a job. I've been meaning to connect.
Are you all right? What is going on?
I'm fine. One minute I'm TO in my quarters, and the next I'm being dragged here by my assistant.
Jim, you pencil-pushing bastard. You know you still owe me a drink.
Wait, you crazy bastard! I can't believe they keep giving you the keys to that bucket.
Here, let me introduce you to the man who likely got us all into this mess, Bishop 6.
Hey, I
I'm
didn't
not
do
sure what to think of
anything.
him just yet, but he's kept us alive well enough.
Bishop, I still don't know what in the pits is going on, but it sounds like you saved some lives.
Just a
There's a
few.
lot of goddamn good people on that plane, so nice work. Hell of a first day.
God, it's weird that this is a plane.
Yeah, Taryn and I go way back. And I was on that crew for a time when Zenlil was first commissioned.
Yes,
10
he
years.
was. Rook 3 here was once an integral part of this crew.
It didn't work out.
Well, hello there, Alana. I knew you couldn't keep from running your motor much longer.
So, Jim, how's Darcy been anyway? Last I heard she was over in China, managing a plan for the Global Senate.
She's fine, thanks. I haven't seen her in a while, but she's actually been living in London for the past year or so. Doing
Uh-oh.
well for herself.
Oh, bugger. I'm sorry.
What? What's going on?
How long have you been sleeping?
I don't know, 5, maybe 6 hours? Why? Somebody better tell me something.
Okay, how do we
I
put
will
this?
explain. Please, we are running low on time. The Churchill Tower, built over the River Thames, near the financial district of London, England.
Cool.
Oh, God. Did the damn thing blow up?
No, Rook 3. From what we can so far ascertain, your daughter Darcy and the other hostages have been unharmed.
Hostages? Is this some kind of bad joke? I know my birthday is coming up again.
No joke. Not like last year. I will explain everything.
Last year?
Now, as I was saying, the Churchill Tower is the second tallest building in the world, standing at 840 meters. and consisting
Impressive.
of 208 floors, including those below ground.
Really impressive.
The top 43 floors are in mid-construction and will soon be a 5-star hotel. A partially constructed roof will thus supply several safe landing zones for our bishop to aim for.
No offense to anyone present, but I'd like to request Bishop 10 for this mission. He'd get my dossier out of that nuke and waiting without breaking a sweat.
Bishop 6 will get her back, Rook 3. I can promise you that.
Uh-huh. If you say so.
Just breathe, Seeker. Breathe. Good. It's not like they're judging you or anything.
Yeah, you think?
What we are mostly concerned with is what lies between the hotel and the businesses below. A currently unknown number of armed soldiers have seized this section of the building, the Churchill Tower Power Facility, specifically where Rook 3's daughter, Darcy Lensworth, is employed. British authorities have given us control of the situation, and we've been asked to handle things as swiftly as possible.
Joy.
Sir, the newswire says these so-called terrorists are led by Saad bin Laden. How is that possible?
Clearly, American intelligence over the death of bin Laden was incorrect.
Someone is luring us and we're playing right into it like a bunch of amateurs. It's Bishop 2 all over again.
Unless you have something useful to add, Alana, please be quiet.
Well, you tell Bishop 6 that this trap is shaping up to swallow him whole.
What an asinine analogy. He's a bishop. He can handle any horse shit thrown his way.
Voice and image analysis have confirmed that their leader is in fact Osama bin Laden's son. Here is his statement of their demands, as passed to us by British authorities.
Okay.
I'll let it speak for itself.
الله أكبر والعزة لله. لقد أرسلنا نحن هنا في مهمة جهادية مقدسة لوضع حد للخيانة والخداع الذي يمارسه الغرب على شعوبنا. فقد وصلتنا بحمد الله وعونه معلومات عن نظام إيصال للسلاح الكيميائي VXY الذي يتم تطويره على منشآت مبنية فوق أراضينا نحن لقتل ملايين المسلمين، حتى على الرغم من توقيع اتحاد أمريكا الشمالية على معاهدة حظر أسلحة الدمار الشامل. المجموعة التي تم القبض عليها هم مهندسو وفنيي هذا المشروع الاستعماري للاتحاد، وهم شركاء في الجريمة أيضا. اتبعوا تعليماتنا ونفذوا طلبنا لنفرج عنهم، وإن تجاهلتم طلباتنا سوف نذيقهم غضب الله الشديد. الله أكبر.
Great.
Wow. A VXY delivery system, a holy crusade, NAU conspiracies are suffering the wrath of God? And when did people start becoming infidels again?
For all intent and purpose, bin Laden and the men fighting for him should not exist.
We also have no idea why they believe a VXY delivery system is being developed on site, and this makes them highly dangerous. Clearly, disinformation is involved.
But the threat is real.
Joy.
So, if it's not a weapon, can we assume someone else let them into the tower for another reason? To lure us would be my first guess.
Maybe. These sons of bitches are just stupid and have bad information.
I'm only exploring all possibilities.
It sounds to me like you're only running your mouth and clouding the issue.
I didn't say anything.
Wait for it.
Kay, look. I'm not about to take this bureaucrat's high-handed garbage for an entire mission.
Relax, Boyle.
Alana, you need to accept the situation and let us move forward. Right now.
I'm sorry. Again. I guess I haven't exactly been looking forward to this visit with my dad. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about that anymore, do I?
Oh, you're making me cry.
Alana, don't. Just don't.
Thank you, Night 15. British police, of course, have been explaining to this Bin Laden how ridiculous his claim is. To no avail. It is time for action.
Bishop, I know this is your first real mission, but I want the terrorists subdued and the hostages rescued, by the numbers. This means following your knight's instructions to the letter.
Okay.
Did you really just say what I think you said?
No, Bishop. From what we know, these soldiers have limited resources and very low-end military hardware.
From what we know, which means he's blind to them. And considering they managed to get into the center of London, you'll likely be up against soldiers with technology we've never seen before.
I know you've probably never fired a gun before today, Seeker. Just keep your shielding up and avoid getting shot through the heart. Night 15. I will leave the remaining details in your capable hands.
Good luck, everyone.
And I've got some catching up to do. I'll see y'all at mission start.
Oh boy.
All right. So, we've only got a few minutes till drop time. Rooks, I want you to start prepping by studying schematics and all the other background data that's been supplied to us. I'll be in my office doing the same.
Boss, that homeless merc we found has removed the privacy shield on his cell, and he's asking for the bishop.
Bishop, maybe before you head over to the hangar bay, you could go and speak to him in the brig. You may as well see what you can find out. Just make sure you have enough time to gear up in the hangar bay before it's time to jump.
Okay, so that's not working anymore.
Bishop, can we talk? Please.
Yeah.
You know I never wished you any harm. Kirill and my brother Yanko, they stirred the others into a frenzy. I never even fired a bullet, I swear.
Okay.
You are right. It was a stupid question. I'm sorry.
Are you apologizing to the man who killed your brother? What is wrong with you?
Be quiet, Juan. You spit nothing but lies and deceit. You are a coward and a traitor. Bishop, please, I do not want to cause any more trouble. I don't know. I ran away when I saw that you were trying to kill Angelov. I was scared, Bishop. You wouldn't understand. A bishop afraid? I don't believe it. What? I know that you are a new bishop. Is that what you mean? Era, I heard about some Canadian conflict you were a part of. The Quebec separatist negotiations. They say you and the Consortium prevented the war, yes? That is all I know. Kirill was once making fun of you. I've said enough and you're not making me very happy. How about you come and get me when it's time for my slap on the wrist? Oh, and please, if you find out my brother's fate, you must tell me.
Now, get yourself to the hangar bay and prepare for your jump.
Bishop, you need to gear up. We only have a couple of minutes on the clock. Come to the hangar bay. It's all set to go. Just plug yourself in here and stock up. Once you choose, there's no going back until you return to Zenlin. Oh, and make sure to grab a freefall suit, or you're not going anywhere. So, Bishop, once you're sure you have what you want, let me know and we'll get you off this boat.
Okay, I've got an extra battle suit, that'll help. They've got enough bullets, I have what I need there. Okay, I've got all that stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh, just some time. Okay guys, let's get ready for this part.